Hey everyone, Mrs. Ricks here. We're going to do a little bit of review on measurement, and then we're going to get into our measurement unit. So just to talk a little bit about the imperial and metric system. Imperial, we're very used to seeing it because America uses it, and we are right next to them. So whenever you travel into the States, you're going to see miles, feet, degrees Fahrenheit, pounds, quarts, etc. Now, interestingly enough, only Myanmar and Liberia are the only other two countries in the entire world that uses the imperial system. Every other country in the world uses the metric system. It's also called System International. Also known as the SI system. Okay, so we use centimeters, meters, kilometers, grams, kilograms, etc. So we're just going to go through these examples and figure out what would be best to use. So our height in the metric system, we would be using meters. So if you look at, or centimeters actually, if you look at your license, your height will be in centimeters. The imperial units for height are feet, and most of us know our height in feet and inches, not in meters or centimeters. A wallet photograph is something we probably don't really know because most of us have just photos on our phones. But before that, people used to carry around wallet photographs. So they kind of look like this size here. So probably centimeters or even millimeters would work. And imperial, again, the smallest unit for imperial is inches, so we would use inches. The distance between towns, we're going to go with kilometers. That's the biggest unit of measurement for the metric system, and the biggest unit for measurement for imperial is a mile, which is abbreviated to just MI. The length of a driveway, probably meters, and imperial, we could use feet or yards, okay? So yards are a little bit bigger than a foot. A computer screen, depends if it's a laptop or an actual computer, but again, we might use centimeters for that, and again, we might use inches. And the thickness of a book, probably millimeters, and the smallest unit of measurement for imperial is inches, so we probably would use inches. So the metric system review, you have seen this before in grade 9. Basically what happens is when we're going to the right, we're going to be timesing by 10, timesing our units by 10. And when we're going up to the left, we're going to be dividing by 10, and I'll show you what that looks like as an example. So this first one asks us to convert 30 kilometers into meters. So if we go from kilometers here, I'm going to jump all the way down to meters. And every time I jump, I'm going to multiply by 10. So I'm going to multiply by 10 here, multiply by 10 here, and multiply by 10 here. So times 10, times 10, times 10. So that means I'm taking 30 and I'm multiplying it by 10 3 times. Times 10, times 10, times 10. So that would be 30,000 meters. I'm just going to do a couple more with you, and then I'm going to get you to complete the rest here. So 2.7 centimeters to millimeters. So if I'm going centimeters to millimeters, again, I'm going this way, this way, same way as last time. So I'm going to multiply by 10. So centimeters times 10, 2.7 centimeters times 10, which would give me 27 millimeters. So that would give me 27 millimeters here. Let's go up to number 5, and we're just going to work the opposite way. We're going to go centimeters to kilometers. So 42,307 centimeters is how many kilometers. So I'm going from centimeters, and now because I'm going to the left, I'm going to divide by 10. Okay, so I'm going to divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10. So once, twice, 3, 4, 5. So really what ends up happening there is I'm moving, if we pretend we have a decimal here, I'm moving the decimal 5 times to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that becomes 0.42307 kilometers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, Or if you want in your calculator, you can just do 42,307 divide by 10 5 times. So divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10.